Hey, everybody. Are you ready to become a genius when it comes to money and electronic payments? Well, okay, I'm not going to be able to make you a genius in this particular class, but I do want to inform you about what's happening when it comes to some new bills that have been proposed. And it's some interesting stuff. Actually, it's very recent. It took place last week, or it's taken place very recently. It started February 4th, 2025. Senator Bill Hagerty introduced the Guiding and Establishing National Innovation for U.S. Stablecoins, the Genius Act. The act is co-sponsored by Tim Scott and Senator Kristen Gillibrand and Cynthia Lummis. Now, there's a Democrat in there, a couple of Republicans. We got multiple states being represented. It is actually based on a discussion draft that goes back to October 2024. The legislation establishes a federal licensing and actually supervisory framework. It's meant to establish this legislation, this supervisory framework for stablecoins and their issuers. This is big news. Okay, we're moving heavily into stablecoins with this particular bill. Now, what's interesting is the timing of everything, because on the exact same day, the White House AI and crypto advisor, David Sachs, who's our crypto czar, held a press briefing focused on the digital assets. And in this, he outlined Trump's legislative priorities for crypto and the crypto industry. And this is huge because, I want to see more with FedNow. I'm just going to head and say it. I want to see a lot more with FedNow. I think we're underusing FedNow, and it's a government tool that is there. It's a payment channel that is there. Could get a lot more out of it. Now, in it, though, we're seeing within the Genius Act, they're emphasizing two key legislative efforts, and that is a regulatory framework for market structure. Tim Scott is expressing confidence during that briefing that we're going to be able to see this Genius Act really move forward, and probably move forward rather quickly. Now, on February 6th, the House Finance Service Committee Chairman French Hill and Brian Stell, another representative, they released a discussion draft on stablecoin legislation, and this one's great. It's Stable. It's the Stablecoin Transparency and Accountability for Better Ledger Economy Act of 2025. And it's being put forth in an effort to commence the comparison legislative process in the House of Representatives. Now, these are some really big movements that are moving forward, and I'm going to be watching these very, very closely. There's some key takeaways when it comes to the Genius Act that I think you'll want to be aware of. There's a lot more to come. There's no doubt about it. If you've got any comments, shoot them over to me. Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to keep this going. I've been saying a lot here recently. This year, it's not been class dismissed. It's been, let's keep the class going. We've got a lot to learn because class is in session. I'll talk to you more here soon.